All right, y'all, come on in. How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you are watching me. Thank y'all for, coming on in here. We got some stuff we're going to cover today, y'all. Some really good stuff. So with that being said, y'all, I ain't even finna just waste no time at all. So here we go again, y'all, with another Democrat that is caught doing the very thing that they blame others of doing. And that's the crazy part, because they sit here and they do these things and they think that they're not going to be held accountable for it. Well, guess what? LaMonica girl, think twice, baby. Think twice, y'all. Not only was it corruption and it's criminal and it's violent, but it's embarrassing. Okay. So you sit here and you do this, and now you shocked that you're being charged. Now you want to play victim. That's what they do. That's what they do. They throw rocks and try to hide their hands. But it's a new era, a new administration that is saying F around and find out. And she's about to find out quickly, y'all. So y'all know I like to do the how it started and how it's going to end. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to shut up. We're going to chop it up towards the comment section. In the end, this is coming straight from Dog Right Girl on X, y'all. LaMonica McIver's has history of inciting violence when she protests. Okay, so don't they all? Don't they all? With that being said, y'all, I'm about to shut up. Let's dive into the video.
We will not take this. We will fight back.
Fight back. Fight back.
And as I close out, because I know we've been out here for a long time,
Yes.
and goddamn it, shut down the Senate. We are at war. Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war. We will not take this. We will fight back.
She is known for stirring up pots, y'all, and chaos. As you can see, shut the city down. We are at war. So if you looking at this video, then you already know what type of time they was on that day. And it wasn't going to be a peaceful protest. And just like a few people said, she had the right to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? Can I get a tour of the facility? Why did they think to do that first? Why they didn't think to do that first? Yeah. My point exactly. They were already on that type of time. So F around and find out. And that's exactly what happened to LaMonica. And as y'all know, the mayor as well. They not playing with y'all. They are holding everybody accountable now. And that's what I like to see. That's what we the people like to see. OK, let's put some action to these folks. And that's exactly what's happening, y'all. That was not peaceful. That was not a protest. That was domestic terrorism. And nobody on the left said a word. They think they condone this. They think that this is okay. And it's not. Y'all, we're going to keep this thing moving. Come on. Let's keep it going. All right. Coming straight from Eagle Man on X. Breaking. Rep Bonnie claims that the Justice Department is likely going to criminally charge her too. Good. No one is above the law. Let's dive into the video, y'all.
The interim U.S. attorney who is moving forward with these charges says she wanted to avoid charges. McIver's says that Alina Habba wanted her to admit to doing something that she didn't do. Now, the AP reported yesterday that you're scheduled to meet with Alina Habba today. Is that still happening?
No, she's moved it now till Thursday. And Alina Habba is trying to find a way to get out of this thing as gracefully as she can. But if she thinks that she's going to extract...
Now, as y'all can see, the on DOG is saying that she might be hit with criminal charges. But yet, LaMonica is acting like she is the victim here. We seen the videos. Let's go.
From us, any kind of admission to any wrongdoing, she's wrong. She's wasting her voice, her time, and her effort. This is an act of intimidation, and we're not going to be intimidated. We're going to do our job. And our job of oversight was extremely important in a place that opened without having any of the inspections done to ensure that where the people would be housed, the facility would be safe and clean, healthcare would be there, food would be there, etc. And at the end of the day, after all of this unnecessary chaos started by ICE, we were given our tour.
Are you concerned you could be charged?
Started by ICE, and this is where it gets to me, because we all, as the people, seen the videos. We've seen this. How in the hell is it started by ICE? ICE was simply doing their job to aggressive protesters. We watched the videos. They in there bowing in the crowd and punching and all this other type of mess. So how is ICE, because ICE decided to say F around and find out now after so many times of telling them to calm down? Like, come on, man. This is where it gets me, because you just sit here and lie like nobody's seen the video and think that we finna sit here and play stupid.
Next.
I'm concerned that they could try to, yes. So, concerned only in that I believe that they abuse the rule of law. Not concerned because I did anything wrong. None of us did anything wrong. We tried to do our job.
Oh my God.
And there was no reason for the situation to go into that direction. And so I'm concerned. I don't know what they think they're going to do, but I'm not concerned about the outcome.
And again,
you should be. You should be. You should be. See, now this is where it gets insulting, y'all. Okay? Because she didn't just get caught, but she was actually assaulting the ICE agents. And then she sit there and she say, oh, we ain't do nothing wrong. I'm not worried about the outcome. Y'all need to be. Y'all need to be. Coming straight from Government Eagleman, breaking. Rep. LaMonica is now blaming ICE officials for check notes that assault she committed. Let's get into it. Here we go. Playing victim.
And on that day, when you look back at video, I'm sure you were just digesting it all in the moment when you were doing all those interviews that day. You've probably talked to your colleagues. As you've pieced together what happened, I mean, did you even know who you were surrounded by at the time?
It was fast. It happened so fast. I mean, I was just talking about this with Rep. Bonnie Watson the other day. We were on a segment together, and they were playing the video back, and we were just talking about how it was so disheartening to see that episode. It was a very tense situation. We were trying to ask questions, trying to get explanation from the officials that were there, and it was just so chaotic. And ICE and Homeland.
Girl, watching this video, nobody forced you to move your arms, and nobody forced you to use force towards ICE. We looking at the video. Nobody told you to be pushing through and swinging your arms and elbowing and all that other type of stuff. Like, come on, man. Miss us with this BS.
And security definitely escalated the situation, caused the chaos and the confrontation, and it just was so unnecessary. So it was really hard to play the videos back. It's very hard to watch, especially when we're just showing up to do our jobs. You know, an oversight visit that should have been simple.
It's also, I would just state, anybody can show up. You have this right as a member of Congress to an ICE facility.
Y'all, oh my God, let me drink some of this coffee. To that, because it really just gets me that they do all this stuff and then play victim. It's really annoying. Now, with that being said, y'all, coming straight from Government on X, is Trump weaponizing the DOJ? Scott Jennings made a case against LaMonica, Letitia James, and Cumano. All right, y'all. So we finna dive into the video, and we're going to let's just dive into it. Hang on.
Brow. I always know he has something to say.
So we're worried about people in one party and criminally investigating people in another party now?
No, that is not what I'm saying.
That's good to know.
These are enemies of people who have been very outspoken against Trump, regardless of political party affiliation.
To LAU, listen, there's evidence in all three cases. McIver, there's a video. If you went to a facility and put your hands on a federal agent, I mean, you might be in jail right now. Number two, or me too, a regular person. Number two, on Cuomo, pretty strong evidence.
There's also been multiple investigations on Cuomo, including by the IG.
Number three, on Tish James. I was under the impression that in the state of New York, if you mess up some paperwork, whatever, around some kind of a financial transaction, that was worthy of 34 felonies. And so I'm just saying, all these people have done things. I think they're worthy of investigation. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but they're not being targeted because they're Democrats. They're being targeted because there's lots of evidence around them.
He's cherry picking them because they are Democrats.
No.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
all.
my
Ellie
God.
Goulding, thank you so much.
Well, coming up, a handgun, drugs, and shiny red heels. More on the new evidence shown to the jury.
Y'all, this is crazy. Cherry picking? Really? So they saying Trump weaponizing the DOJ and cherry picking, but we clearly see the videos of LaMonica forcefully going at these ICE agents. This is what I can't stand about the fake news CNN, because they just can't never keep the ish real. Like, they're forced to say all the good stuff, as y'all can see now, but they still do not represent, and I don't think ever will represent, Trump and the administration. It's just like his name is always brought up in everything as if it's his fault. That's, again, they're obsessed. They're obsessed, guys, with our president. They are sick. All right, y'all. So we're going to keep this thing moving. Coming straight from Libs of TikTok, Democrat rep LaMonica McClure says it's abuse that she's being charged. How? These are the consequences of your bimbo actions. Like, let's get into the video.
Well, I think, one, this is political intimidation from the Trump administration. I mean, me being charged is absurd, especially when I'm just there to do my job. The confusion and the chaos that you see was caused by ICE officials and Homeland Security. They created this unnecessary situation.
You know what's absurd about you, bimbo? Do you really want to know what's absurd about you? The fact that you can sit here and say something absurd, but you can sit here and try to attack ICE police because you think that you're a Democrat and y'all are above the law and nothing cannot be done to y'all. You think this is okay? No, we're not falling for it, man. Keep it going.
By arresting the mayor, which later they dropped the charges, as you can see, creating an unsafe environment for us as members of Congress, the mayor, and peaceful protesters that were outside of this facility. Once again, it was so unnecessary and it didn't have to be. Well, I think
now, you know what? If Trump supporters did this, y'all know all hell will break loose. We want to hear the end of it. CNN will be streaming, going on a mad manhunt. If Trump supporters, MAGA was out here doing stuff like this. That's the crazy part. We want to hear the end of this. Let's go. Bimbo of the Award goes to LaMonica, y'all. And here go the other Bimbo Award. It goes to Hakeem Jeffries. Here we go again with this Bimbo right here. I'm so sick of this, man. Of course I'm finna support. They just be all for the BS, y'all. This is the party of BS. This is the party of lies. This is the party of violence. This is the party of division. If y'all are not seeing this right now, y'all are part of the problem. Okay? Because they clearly are bluntly showing y'all to y'all face that they're lying. They're showing y'all that they're part of violence. They're showing y'all that they're part of division. All of these things are out there for you to see. But yet people still take this in as if it's cool, and it's not. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. So with that being said, y'all, let's get into it. Western Lensman on X, if y'all want to follow this guy. Hakeem Jeffries threatens retaliation should any one of the Dem House members who stormed the NU ICE facility be arrested. Oh, here we go, big dog. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I can't wait till they start getting at all these people that think they got power but lost it back in November 5th. Let's dive into the video, y'all.
If they were to go and arrest these members, or if they would try to sanction them here in the House of Representatives?
They'll find out.
What would you do?
They'll find out.
What recourse? But doesn't that broach a...
They'll find out.
Doesn't that go across...
That's a red line.
What's the red line, though? I know we have this...
It's a red line. It's very clear. First of all, I think that the so-called Homeland Security spokesperson is a joke. It's a joke. They know better than to go down that road. And it's been made loudly and abundantly clear to the Trump administration.
Here we go.
We're not going to be intimidated by their tactics to try to force principled opposition from not standing up to their extremism. It hasn't happened during the entirety of this failed term. It didn't happen when Donald Trump...
His quote. They dare not cross. What do you mean that? What you mean by that, Mr. Jeffries? Huh? Sounds like a threat on the law enforcement. Let's go.
Trump temporarily was sitting high in the immediate aftermath of the election. Do you think it's going to happen now when he's the most unpopular president in American history after his first 100 days?
No, he was the popular president. Shut up. And if y'all need to go fact check it, go do, please. Come on. Like, give credit when credit is due. Now, don't do that like you ain't watched November 5th and seen this man and what he won, landslide. Shut up. Let's go.
Give me a break. No one's intimidated by this dude. No one.
Y'all are.
And so.
No, you know what? Y'all not intimidated. Y'all are obsessed with this man.
There are clear lines that they just dare not cross.
Ooh, shaking the boots. We're scared. Man, shut up, Jeffries. Oh, I don't know how people can look into these people and just really be looking up to this type of stuff. Like, how do y'all do that? Like, I mean, I was once like that too. So, but once you just find out the truth, you really be like, yo, I can't believe I sat here and believed this stuff. I can't believe I actually was giving my attention to the very people who sat here and lied to me for so many years. This is crazy. And then I'm just starting to watch them and watch what they're really fighting for and what they really stand for. And it definitely doesn't line up to what I stand for. And I'm standing on that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Look, y'all, this next video, if y'all want to go see the real clip, you can find it on CNN. But the internet has no chill. So this is not really her response. But of course, internet has no chill. But this was definitely funny as hell. Funny as hell. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into the video.
Congresswoman, you are now facing a federal charge, though. Are you afraid of what's going to transpire now?
You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on, oh, you fight on.
Congresswoman, you are now facing a federal charge, though.
Funny. The internet has no chill. Again, y'all, this is a fake video, but I thought this was hilarious. Y'all know we got to get a laugh somewhere in here. So just some thoughts for y'all in the comment section. Why do Democrats feel like they can break the law? Why do the Democrats feel like they are above the law? Like, since when did assaulting the federal agents become a thing? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I want to know y'all thoughts.